Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today I felt the need to do this reading for you. It was calling. And today we're going to look at what the light and the dark powers would like to tell you. How do they see you today? And they told me only 2 piles is enough. Okay? So you may choose from pile number 1 or pile number 2. And today you're gonna get messages from both light and dark powers. If you don't know what it means and you're new on my channel, I have many other videos I did in the past and I explained. Okay, so I'm not gonna repeat myself, but don't be afraid. This is just how 2 sides of light and dark see you as of now, and they will talk differently with you. Okay, so I hope you chose your shape, color, and we will start with pile number 1. Hello pile 1, whoever chose this heart. Let's see, let's look at you. First, let's take out some cards. What the light powers would like to tell you today. What you need to know. The higher beings, what they would like to tell you. I feel like taking out 3 cards. I'm just following what they tell me. And what the dark powers would like to tell you today. They want to say, they tell me 4. 4 cards needs to be here. So let's start with what the light powers, how did they see you and what they would like to tell you here. They saying that why are you stuck at what you're doing, or why you cannot finally make this decision. They want to push you forward. The light powers, they see you as somebody who is ready to move but doesn't move. Imagine what comes to me right now. It could be in any sphere of your life. Okay, you know what is it about. It's up to you. If you completely don't understand, that means it's just not your pile. But here the light powers, they see you as somebody who's ready to move but doesn't move for some reason and still waiting. I see an image of a car. It's like, imagine you were always driving a car that constantly needs to be fixed, or it's an old car, and something's breaking all the time, so you always need to fix it in order to go somewhere. But the light powers is telling you you already have a new, in quotes, right, a new car that doesn't need to be fixed every time you're trying to make a move. So maybe you changing something in your life, maybe you changed something, maybe your skills right now are better than they were before, but you still functioning as an old car, in quotes. You still, your steps are still so, I'm not saying slow, but so careful, or so afraid to fail, or afraid to risk, because you still like your way of thinking or doing something is still an old version of you, but you already this new version that doesn't need to wait anymore. And that's what the light powers are telling you. You are your own new version of yourself right now, and your moves should be accordingly to who you are today. You're not who you were yesterday, not anymore. Okay, what else? I feel like they want to tell you something else, pile 1. The light powers, what else they want to tell you? Very interesting information, by the way. Yes, it's like they telling you I don't know, it comes like the old money doesn't work anymore, or the way you made money, it's not that anymore. You can make more, or you can do better. Where you are right now, you know you can do better. Your experience, motivation, your power right now is bigger than it was before, or it ever was. Sorry guys. But you still functioning on an old version of you. And they also say that be aware that someone, a certain person, could be a man, doesn't have to be, but mostly a sense and masculine energy comes through. A person that's very motivated, very talkative could be. Maybe you will talk about business, or you already had a conversation, and this person may offer you something, but you may afraid to take it, or you will be very careful with making decision. You will be thinking back and forth, what should you do it or you shouldn't. But the higher beings telling you, it's time to take a chance, it's time to take a risk, whatever it means to you, or it's time to make bigger moves, bigger steps. Look at this is the old you. Here you are a page that's careful, waiting on something, and another page of cups, and slowly making steps, right? But in this part, you are not a page anymore. You actually the emperor, who's already, maybe you already making some money, maybe you already doing something in your life that your expenses may be higher right now, or you get higher position, or you skilled at something better than it ever was. Maybe you just finished, I don't know, college, or you opened a business. You are right now bigger, you have bigger picture, but your ways are still old. So that's what you need to change here, and that's what the higher beings would like you to know. Now let's look what about the dark powers. I usually call them dark angels. What they would like to tell you. Look, we have 7 of Pentacles here, and we have 7 of Pentacles here. But look how the dark powers see you. The dark powers actually see you a little bit different. They see you as a person that, yes, maybe you're still using your old ways, but they tell you they want you to look at the situation as a game. The dark powers is telling you, yes, maybe it's difficult to change this way, like, we were talking about here. But imagine that you are, I don't know why it comes to me like that, but whatever it comes, I mean, it's dark powers. They sometimes, harsh, but sometimes also funny. They say, imagine like you are drunk. When you are drunk, you more open to talk. You more open to have fun, because you not controlling yourself as much. So they tell you, it's like a hint. They say, listen, imagine that you are having a fun time, and there is nothing to lose, and act accordingly in that way, and that way it will lead you towards the new you, the full. Don't be afraid to make fast moves. So both powers here, guys, different way, but same message comes through. Both powers are telling you, don't be afraid. You are new right now. You're not the old you. Okay, so take this all as a game. Life is a game. If you always gonna wait, because look, here you have 7 of Pentacles, here you have 7 of Pentacles. If you're always going to wait till tomorrow, or like when you have enough money maybe, or when you have the right resources, when you have the right skills, when you have experience, when, and never happens. So the dark powers, just like the light powers, tell you, listen, take life as a game. Life is a game. Okay? and act like you are in a movie, your own movie, and start making moves, faster moves. But it doesn't mean you have to make full moves. But for you, it may sometimes even seem like you're making a stupid move, or maybe you recently risked in something, or you did something, and you say, oh my God, maybe it wasn't right. No, it was right. Did you have fun? Eventually, or when you achieved something, did you have fun? Yes, right? It's all about having fun. You afraid to have fun here. You afraid to be light in your energies. You always overthinking. You always overanalyzing, and the dark powers tell you, no more, no more. You are stronger than that. You are more skilled than that. Life have taught you well. Okay, what else the dark powers would like to tell you? Is there anything else, please? Any other information? King of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles. What is this about? You know, the dark powers are telling me right now, you're not even aware how many people would, I hear, would kill to be in your position, would do everything to be you. I see many people around you, either you know them or not. I have 2 kings and 1 queen. Some of them could be a couple, some like a family, other, or they can just be, you know, some, maybe I hear earth sign, water sign, and actually I hear all the signs, but I see here a couple could be also, right? Air sign. And those people, they take, they even take example from you. They somehow maybe even copying you, or the way they see you like as you are complete. You may see still that you still lack something, but for other people, the dark powers telling you, for other people, you're doing great. You actually doing best. And they wish to be at your position. Some even jealousy comes out from there. Okay, they're not, and my cat right now, by the way, is like going crazy. I want to say they go crazy. They cannot stop thinking about how you made it where you are, how you did this or that. But for you, you don't see yourself that way. So the dark power tell you, listen, you're doing better than other people around you, or you're doing better than you were yesterday. That's what you have to concentrate on. But so you know, there are people that wish to be you, or wish to have something like you. Okay? So always remember that. Always remember that. And also, I don't know, my cat is giving me hints right now. She's drinking suddenly. And I want to say, stay thirsty when it comes to achieving things. Don't just say, okay, I finished this part, now I want to just rest, I want my comfort zone. No. The dark powers telling you, always try to come out of your comfort zone. Try to find new goals for yourself, new things to do, new things to achieve. Never stop, because you are this, I hear, you are this constant movement that needs to move. You are this car, as we said in the beginning, this brand new sport car that needs to move. And imagine there is a sport car and it's always in a garage. So what's the reason for it to be there, right? It needs to drive. It needs to be on the road. So as you need to be on the road. When you need rest, that's great, take a rest and then continue going, because that's who you are. And the dark powers, including the light powers, they both tell you, just in a different way, you are, you cannot be stagnant, basically. You are this racing car that needs to move. Wow, how deep was that? Beautiful. Thank you very much for all the powers. Thank you, pile 1. Let me know in comments. I love it. I feel like this is a great motivation, and take some, you know, notes, or take this advice, because it's beautiful. If it didn't resonate or you don't feel that way, it's just not your pile. Thank you guys, and I'm going for pile number 2. Hello pile 2, whoever chose this wheel or circle, color green. Let's look at you, okay? Pile 1 was great, so now let's look what is gonna be for you. So first we're gonna look at what the light powers would like to tell you, okay? The light powers, what messages, how they see you, and what they want to tell you. How they see you, what information do you need to know. I hear 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, and I hear they have to come right after another, like that. Okay, and let's look at the dark powers, what they would like to tell you. What information, how do they see you, and what 3, they tell me 3, okay, 3. They say, okay, this is gonna be how they see you, and that's the advice. Interesting. So let's look at how the light powers see you. Okay, they wanted me to put it that way, so let me open it the same way. What do you need to know? Pile 2, you overcome something here. You ended something here, you finished something here, you won here, something here. You could have overcome your past. You could have said goodbye to some old place that you were at. Maybe you left your town, your city, your country. Maybe you left a person. Maybe you left your previous job, or you left the way you lived before. So basically they see you as somebody who's leaving behind everything that is not serving you anymore. That's how the light powers see you right now, and they say great job, you achieving something good. If right now you still don't feel it, if you still feel burdened because you're still in a transition, that's okay, it's normal, because you actually are coming to the 6 of Wands. You in the process, but the road is right. That's what I hear. The road that you're taking, or you recently took, is the right road, but you may not feel it yet because you still maybe hustling, you still doing something, you still working hard, you still maybe overwhelmed, maybe you didn't sleep well recently, I don't know. But whatever you're doing, whatever you did, whatever decision you made was the right decision, and eventually this decision will bring you stability, financial stability, comfort zone. Not comfort zone, but like comfort at your home, comfort at your job, comfort at the city or town where you are, wherever you are, or with a certain person that you will be eventually, or you with right now. So all this transition, transformation, change was needed because of how it will eventually turn out, or maybe you already feel the progress. Okay, what's the advice? What's the advice they want to tell you here? The light powers advice for you, or some information that they need to tell you. Wow, I hear follow the light. Here they see you as very motivated in the close future, like you're gonna be inspired by something or someone, and you're gonna run after this. You will be basically motivated about something, some advantage you're gonna take, and you're gonna be running after it. Even if you don't see, or you wouldn't really understand where does it take you, you still go in there. You choose to go somewhere without knowing the outcome. And they tell you this is the right thing to do. This will eventually lead you towards happiness, towards love, towards whatever you want to achieve, because here for everyone it's going to be different depending what are you choosing, where are you going, and or where will you be going soon. Okay, you just listening to your wow, your intuition is so, look at this. I don't know what you did, pile 2, but you managed to balance between your heart and your thoughts, heart and mind. I always say it in my readings, when you have this balance between your heart and your mind, you are in your power, and you are the high priestess here. Maybe you are a witch, hello. Or you just very intuitive, or your intuition will grow in the upcoming future, or right now it's already happening, and as soon as you will understand it, you will be moving towards things that you wouldn't have any explanation of why you're going there, of why you want to talk to this person, of why you taking this opportunity, why you taking this job, why you going into a certain relationship. All of those movements that you're going to do, they're going to be based on your intuition, and you're not going to know where they eventually take you, but the intuition is taking you to the Ace of Pentacles and Two of Wands, to the best opportunities that you could ever have. Okay, so if you still confused that why did you make certain move, why did you do a certain thing, why did you agree to something here, you did it because your intuition is pushing you there, your gut feeling. You start hearing it very well. And the higher beings, they're proud of you. They say, continue going. Not always that you need to know the outcome. Sometimes you just have to listen to your gut feeling, to your intuition. Okay. Now let's see what the dark powers would like to tell you, or how they see you. First, they want to tell you how they see you right now. 10 of Cups, okay. And 5 of Pentacles. I knew it's going to be a conflict in those two cards. I already felt it. And I want to tell you, before I speak, I want to see the advice. 5 of Swords. I hear the words, because listen, this is dark powers, okay? They sometimes talk in a very harsh language. They tell you, fight for what's yours. Fight for what belongs to you. Okay. But they see you... they see you as you sometimes giving up on things. Because it's like, for example... interesting. Sometimes you could have this habit to quit on things that you feel that if you gonna do this, or if you're gonna take the opportunity, somebody will lose it, or this is not yours, and you say, listen, this is not mine, this is right away not good for me. And it's right, it's right, but we are looking at how the dark powers see, right? And they want to tell you here, not always what you think is not yours is actually not yours. Sometimes you give up easily because you right away make some assumptions. Could be also people. For example, you meet a person and I'll give you several examples, okay? You meet a person and they are completely different from you. And you say, listen, I'm not at that level, or they're not at my level, or this and that. But mostly here, you're not at their level, or you don't deserve something here, because you're not taking what is not yours, which means you put yourself down because you give up. You say, listen, this person is too good for me, or too good to be true. I'm not even gonna fight for it because, or I'm not even gonna pursue it, or I'm not gonna even be with them because it's gonna fail. Eventually it will fail because we're different. And the dark powers are telling you, not always. Take what's yours. Sometimes you have to put effort. Sometimes you wouldn't even believe how much more you can do, or you don't you see yourself, yes, maybe you see yourself as at a good level, like you have a good self-esteem, but the potential that you have is much bigger. So you give up easily. You say, oh, this is hard to achieve, I'm just gonna skip. You skipping things. What they say is, the dark powers, you could skip things, but some of those things, they're actually yours, and they can even circle around. Like, for example, you gave up on something, another opportunity came, similar one, or another person came, similar one, and you're like, no, this person is also just like the other one, we don't match, and you say no to them, for example. Or the job has so many high standards, you'll say, I probably would never work at that place or at that company. It's just, it's not for me. But the dark powers tell you, sometimes you have to fight for what's yours. Sometimes it's yours, but you don't wanna, take someone's place, maybe. Because you afraid to be hurt, afraid to be not where you're supposed to be, in the wrong relationships. And again, guys, I'm not telling you have to do something here. It's just the way the dark powers. That's why we do such readings. We see the darker side or the shadow of your situation, where no one's judging. And here sometimes you just give up on things or people because you don't want to take someone else's, you too kind, or you don't want to hurt anybody, something like that. But they tell you, take what's yours. If it's yours, if you feel, if your intuition, it's yours, but you just give up because somebody will be upset eventually, this is not how it's done. Okay, what else the dark powers would like to tell you? They tell you that you need to be a leader. Pile 2, you have a very strong potential of being a leader, hold very high positions here, be at your best. It's like your future self is very strong here. Or for example, if you will looking for a relationship, the relationship that you need to be in, this is not just some kind of relationship. This is big. And when I say big, I'm not just saying it's a marriage. It's definitely marriage here, but doesn't have to be. But the main idea is, it's more than just, it's like a partnership as a whole. It's like abundance in money. I don't know. The dark power tell you, you can do so much more. You can achieve so much more. You can be so much more. You can handle, that's the word. You can handle. And you know what example comes to me? Of course, it's not literal. Don't take it literally. But I just thought of a king and a queen, like in some countries, like England, right? Some prince married a simple girl. I forgot the names, okay? Prince Charles, right? Whoever it is. No. Oh, even, yes, I think Prince Charles and Princess Diana, right? But, I mean, if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying the main idea is, sometimes you don't need to have the blood to become a princess or become a queen, but the roots where you come from, not just by the blood, but the energy that you have applies to it. It's enough. to become a queen in quotes or a king. It's enough what you already have. But you say, listen, I don't have this blood, I'm not there, I'm not ready for it, and you instantly give up. That's a very strong and first time I think I have that kind of message. But listen, that's why we're here. You have to stand up in your power. It doesn't mean you have to go over people's heads and, do bad things. No. But if you really feel that something belongs to you or could belong to you or you deserve it, when you will really understand that you deserve it, you don't even know what kind of roads you can go or what kind of goals you can achieve here or what kind of relationships you can create here. Abundance in everything. Is there anything else the dark powers would like to tell you about? King of Wands. Four of Swords. And the Fool. They want to tell you, King of Wands is never overthinking. He just risks, goes, and take what's theirs. So be that King of Wands. It's good to think, but not for a long time. At least try. What the dark power is telling you, at least try. Try sometimes. Go to an event that's maybe very fancy and you've never been there and you don't know the people over there. Or meet certain people or places that don't match maybe your level. Go. Or speak to people that has completely different beliefs. Even that, you may be saying, for example, oh, they have different beliefs from me. I don't match in that company, or I don't match in that circle. They wouldn't understand me. I wouldn't understand them. But why right away you saying that? Why you not even trying? It's better to get disappointed and come home and say, listen, I tried, didn't work, than never try. Because this all is not just for nothing. This whole reading is not just to tell you that try and fail and that's going to be experience. No, it tells you, yes, maybe 9 times you will fail, but 1 time you will hit the jackpot. So take opportunities, jobs, talk to people that are not at the same level with you. And you will see how you will grow. Beautiful, I love it. In general, the whole reading today is such a motivational, and I like how both powers, they motivate you to do better. You can do much better. And if you are on my channel, you definitely can do better, because my energies, they always shift and grow, so yours should be too, because otherwise you wouldn't be attracted to my readings. Just know that, okay? So don't give up that easily. Anyways, that's what I had for you today, guys. Thank you for all the powers that been with us today. Thank you, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you in my other videos. Bye bye.